possible that this winged creature filmed in a tree, supposedly terrorizing the Philippines, is real? Or is this just trick photography from someone wanting to scare us? I've got the answer to that creepy crawler of a mystery, plus answers on some other very strange videos and photos that you guys sent in. Like this video that claims a shark caught a fisherman rather than the other way around. A photo that wants us to believe this perfectly square iceberg is 100% real, and a picture that claims this crazy looking multicolored squirrel is the real thing. Hey guys, Bill here. As you probably already know, we get tons of monsters and unidentified creature submissions coming in here all the time. Now, some of these things turn out to be real, others turn out to be fake. Now, with this latest one, I'm not quite sure what to think. It was sent in by Vincent Chu, who wrote, "Could this tree ghost be real?" Vincent, I'm not quite sure ghost would be the right name for this thing because, you know, it doesn't look like a ghost. But one thing I do know is there's a lot of people freaking out about this thing right now. So I'll tell you what, people, let's just center ourselves, breathe in, calm down, and look at the facts. Taking a closer look at the video, it shows what looks like a creature with a human head, the body of a crab, and long bat-like wings. The link to the video comes from a Facebook page called Asia Ghost. Well, I gotta tell you, it looks pretty convincing to me, but here's the question. If it is real, what is it? Vincent called it a tree ghost, so I started my search there. What I got back were a lot of creepy things hanging out in trees, like these creepy dolls, and even ghost apples, but nothing that looked like this crab tree thing. I then did a search for Asian ghost crabs and came across this species of crab native to Japan, with a shell that looks like a human face. Many believe this looks like the face of an angry samurai, hence the nickname samurai crab. It doesn't, however, have bat-shaped wings, so that one's out. On Facebook, Kurt Edmund Gwynn Javier said, "Bill, it might be real in the Philippines. There were these monsters called managanal. By day, they're human. At night, they turn into scary creatures." Ron Chazzy agreed. He said, "Believe it or not, those creatures exist deep in the provinces of the Philippines." Very interesting. You know, I did a little extra checking around. I found out that the mananagal does indeed haunt the Philippines and is considered to be like a vampire-like creature. Maybe what we have here is somebody who actually caught one of these things on camera with their mobile phone. Okay, well, you know what? I think it's time for you to let us know what you're thinking, okay? So when I say go, what I want you to do is go ahead and vote up here. Now, if you can't do that, it's okay to go down to the comment section, leave your answer down there, or if you're in a group or with your family, just yell it out. You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds and vote, what do you say we go back to last week's show and see how you guys did? On the Freddy Fazbear Pizza Crate, claimed to be part of a new movie, 76% voted fake, 21% real, and 2% unknown. The official answer was fake. The writing on the crate is fake and the movie project was canceled. On the blog post claiming boys have bigger brains than girls, 61% said fake, 35% real, and 3% unknown. The official answer was real, although it didn't prove anyone is smarter than anyone else. On the fastball pitch that supposedly hit a bird video, 83% said real, 16% fake, and 1% unknown. The official answer was real. Looks like you guys really know your baseball. Okay, so now that we got the history book all filled out and safely back on the shelf, what do you say we make some new history here by finding out if that creature in the tree is the famous Filipino managanal, or if it just happens to be little Jimmy climbing in the trees again with his Halloween costume on. But anyway, hey, listen, the good news on this one is We got a solid answer here, so if you voted unknown, well, sit it out for the rest of this one. The official answer is that, believe it or not, this video and the creature in it are fake. First off, to all my friends in the Philippines, hey guys, you can relax. It was actually recorded in Central America, not the Philippines. It's called Demon is Captured in a Street in Managua, Nicaragua 2019 and was made by a YouTube channel called JJPD PRODUCCIONES. Just below the description, it is revealed that the whole thing is just fiction created by the Perez brothers of Nicaragua. These guys do all sorts of special effects videos and they are really good at it. So I'm gonna leave a link to their channel so you can check them out. Next up is this crazy video. It was sent in by Jason David Veloces and shows what looks like a fisherman with a shark on the line getting pulled into the water. Jason wrote, "Bill, is this video for real?" Jason, you know, I've been around a lot of fishermen and I've seen evidence of this happening before, like in this video. But I also know that fishermen like to play a lot of pranks because, you know, they're just out having fun. So this one could go either way. J.H. Jordan was convinced it was real and joked, "I guess the rod worked the other way around this time." Jaziel Jaco Salem chose fake because he didn't think those were real sharks. He wrote, "Those are more like dolphins." Tanya Howard had a whole different take on why it's fake. She said, "That was just a dummy that they threw into the water." All very interesting ideas, and the weird thing is that they all could be the right answer. So, tell you what, let's do it this way. If you think a fisherman got a shark on his fishing line and that shark actually pulled the fisherman into the water, then I want you to vote real. Now, if it's anything else like a showroom dummy or somebody made this thing up in a computer, then I want you to vote fake, okay? So go ahead and leave me your votes up here, answers down here, or shout it out. I will get out this, and we'll find out whether or not we got a prank on our hands or some poor fisherman ended up in his own version of Jaws. All right, let's see what it says here. And wow, as it turns out, that video is fake. Upon careful examination by senior researcher Isaac Sisson, it was decided that A, that's not a real fishing line going out to that shark, it's a rope. And B, the man who goes in the water is not the fisherman because he's not the one who's actually holding the rope. Now, add to that the fact that these sharks are a non-aggressive species known as nurse sharks, and we have all the earmarks of a prank. The video was recorded in the Bahamas at a place called Blue Horizon Marina on Compass Cay. The nurse sharks that are there are famous for hanging out around the docks. They're so friendly, this girl was able to pose with them. So pretending you're a fisherman being pulled into the water with them is not all that dangerous at all. Nice try, guys. Next up is this bizarre photo sent in by Green Sheep that claims to show a huge rectangular piece of iceberg. Green Sheep wants to know, is this real or a BFF fake? Well, Green Sheep, I gotta tell you, that doesn't look like any iceberg I've ever seen. Icebergs to me look more like this, or even this. But when it comes to this picture, you know, I don't know, maybe what we're looking at is like a frozen cardboard box or something. You know, that somebody, and the way they took a picture of it, it makes it look like you're higher up than you really are. But on the other hand, you know, nature does a lot of crazy stuff. Let's see what our Facebook researchers think. James Briones said fake. No iceberg would be a perfect rectangle. And Mickey Lee provided his opinion by just posting this picture. Okay, so go ahead and leave me your votes up here, your answers down here, or just shout it out. I'll get out the official answer here, and we'll find out what this freaky, ice boxy looking thing really is, because I think we all know what the answer is. Sometimes, you know, they're not that hard. Okay, yep, and as I suspected, this one is 100% real. Thanks to super sleuths Ahmed Hassani and X-Matter Johnson, we now know this photo of a square bird was actually first published by NASA. They even got some video of it. According to livescience.com, satellite images showed it split off from the Antarctica's splintering Larsa Sea ice shelf. It's essentially just a big chunk of flat ice. Now, NASA said it's going to float north, and as it does, it will gradually melt. Our last picture today comes to us from Xavier the Gamer, who wants to know, is this a real squirrel, or did somebody make it different colors with a computer? Xavier, as you probably already know, nature can come up with some really colorful creatures, like Indian bullfrogs, rainbow crickets, and blue-green parakeets. But on the other hand, you know, people who like to play with Photoshop can also come up with a lot of colorful fakes, like this starling bird, or this pink elephant, or this black lion. So, I don't really know about this one, so go ahead and leave me your votes up here, your answers down here, or just shout it out. I'll get out the old recycled red envelope. Yes, we do reuse the red envelopes here, ladies and gentlemen, because we're trying to save trees. We like trees here. Okay, did you vote? Okay, because I got the answer right here. Now, once I gave you the answer, don't go back and change your vote because, you know, I can see who you are and what you did. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. But anyway, the answer is, are you ready for this? The picture of the squirrel is 100% real. It's called the Malabar giant squirrel, and yes, it really is a multicolored squirrel. Also known as the Indian giant squirrel, they grow up to 4 pounds or almost 2 kilograms and are 3 feet or almost 1 meter in length. They live in South Asia and spend most of their time in trees eating insects, flowers, and nuts. They might also be the inspiration for some human hairstyles. Okay, well that's all the time I have for this video, but hey, put that clicker finger down, don't go anywhere. I still gotta show you my favorite fake of the week. And now for my favorite fake of the week. It's called Plane Does Barrel Roll and was sent in by Connor Saunders. In the video, a group of girls just happen to be dancing near an airport runway for some reason. And well, I guess the idea is a pilot who's landing his plane wants to join the party. I think we can call this one so fake, it really is funny.